Okay, so as we were discussing about what were we discussing? Transportation in animals. First of all, we are discussing about animals, correct? Correct. So transportation means movement of things. Movement of what? Blood, waste materials, water, etc. So in transportation, first of all, we talked about circulation of blood. That means we talked about circulatory system. We talked about circulatory system. So in circulatory system, what we studied? What we studied? Yes, Aman, what we studied? We studied about heart, blood vessel, and blood. Okay, we talked about heart, blood vessel, and blood, where blood is transported throughout the body. Where blood is transported throughout the body. Second, we talked about excretory system. That means the system by which we can remove the waste product. The system by which we remove the waste product of the body. Okay, so waste product can be of different types. It can be solid, example, human feces, okay, stool, liquid, urine, sweat, okay, gas, water vapor, okay, through respiration. Okay, so the things associated was kidneys. Kidneys most important, okay, in terms of excretion. Okay, so we talked about kidneys also. So human excretory system have two kidneys, two what? Yeah, two kidneys, two uterus, okay, and two uterus, one urinary bladder, okay, where what? Waste product is stored, and one urethra from where waste product is removed. Okay, and we talked about what do you mean by urine also. So this waste product, that means the waste which we remove, the waste which we remove from our body. The waste which we remove from the body, what will happen if this waste is not removed? What will happen? If this waste is not removed, what will happen? We have some function, okay, we have some function regarding excretory system, like we remove the waste. We remove the waste material through our kidneys or excretory system. But what will happen if this waste is not removed? Okay, what will happen? Anyone? What will happen if this waste is not removed? So it can be toxic to us. Toxic to us. Toxic means poisonous to us. Okay, it can become poisonous. Okay, so today we are going to talk about this thing only. What will happen if toxic material get accumulated in our body? Okay, so we have the concentration of various waste in the urine depends on the functioning of the various organs. Okay, organs or organ system in the body. That means the concentration. Okay, the concentration of various waste depends upon body. That means what we eat, how our kidneys functioning. Okay, as for example, if that person is suffering from kidney or diabetes, what will happen? frequently he will go to toilet, okay, or he will have to eat some sweet things or other things. That means it depends upon how his organs are functioning, कैसे काम कर रहा है उसका organ, okay. So the examination of urine of a person can give a good idea about his and health system. So if you are ill, if you fall sick, what will happen? What doctors will do? They will either test your blood, isn't it? Whatever the disease, what they will do? They will take out the blood and they will test it to see some type of diseases or not. Another, stool, blood test and stool test, okay, blood test and stool test. That means whatever you are eating, it is digested or not, or it has some problems, or if your body has some parasites or bacteria, so that depends upon your stool. Stool means urine or feces, urine or feces, जो टॉयलेट करते हो सेम, okay. Either that doctor or the diagnosed person will say that they will take or they will examine you by blood test or stool test, okay. And by these two doctors can say that you have what type of disease or what is the health condition, what is the health condition, you are fit or not, okay. That's why in most cases these two tests are done, okay. So what happens in this test? For example, the presence of excess sugar in the urine, okay. So if there is a presence of excess sugar in stool or urine test, in urine test, if there is excess sugar in here, sugar means, what do you mean by sugar in our body? Chini? No, actually sugar means carbohydrates or amount of glucose in our body, okay, not चीनी. इसलिए कभी किसी को कोई कहेगा कि मुझको डायबिटीज है, तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि उसको खाली चीनी से ही रोकना है, नहीं. He should also not be given such carbohydrates. That means bread or potato or roti, okay. It should be given in a correct proportion. ज़्यादा नहीं देना, okay, because that is converted to glucose. So whatever we eat rice, we eat potato. Why do we eat rice and potato? Why? Because rice and potato consist of carbohydrates which later converts into glucose, okay. And glucose is useful for functioning of our body to perform various activities. So what will happen if this amount of glucose or sugar is more in urine? What will happen? That persons can be affected, okay. So what type of disease will happen? So indicates malfunctioning of pancreas and the patient is suffering from diabetes. So what is the resultant? Malfunctioning of pancreas and the person is suffering from diabetes. Understood? Okay. So how you will know that you have a diabetes? How will doctor say? By which method? By how? Blood. Yes, blood and urine. Blood also and urine also, because blood also contains sugar, and if there is an excess sugar in blood and urine, the person is said to be have a diabetes, okay. The person is said to have a diabetes. And what are the symptoms of diabetes? Diabetes का symptoms क्या है? जैसे आपको खांसी हुआ, okay, or if you have fever, What are the symptoms? Your temperature will be higher. Okay, you will feel unwell. But what are the symptoms of diabetes? Does diabetes kill people? Diabetes kill people? It will not kill people, but it will not make you healthy also. As for example, if I have some घाव, सौ घाव पता है ना? ओके, जैसे कि मुझको घाव हो गया, सपोज इसी हाथ में हो गया या शरीर के अंदर में हो गया, इन हार्ट और इन लंग्स, आई हैव सम घाव और सौ डिजीज. ओके, सो व्हाट विल हैपन ड्यू टू दिस डायबिटीज, that घाव or that disease or that sore will not improve, and due to that only I will die. Understood? So if there is a, suppose I am having a cough, cough means khasi, suppose, okay, and I am coughing more and more and more, I am coughing in excess amount. So if I have a diabetes, the medicine that I will have will not help curing the diabetes. That is due to curing the cough. That is due to diabetes. So it will stop curing the body. Got it? Understood? So if I have a cut in my leg, so if I have a diabetes, what will happen? That cut will not heal. That cut will not heal. वो कटा हुआ जो कभी ठीक नहीं होगा. ओके, वो घाव बन जाएगा, नासूर बन जाएगा. आफ्टर दैट I have to either cut my what? Leg. Understood? So if that person is suffering from diabetes, so diabetes, each and every person have a diabetes. Yes, you also have, I also have, you also have, you also have. Because we eat glucose, we eat carbohydrates, but the thing is that excess amount of glucose can cause to diabetes. That means only you eat, you don't have any physical exercise, that means you might suffer from diabetes. Okay, that's why diabetes mostly is seen in old age. Okay, that means after 50. नहीं, मोटा नहीं, जो फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज नहीं करते, those who don't do physical exercise, okay, and this glucose they get accumulated. ग्लूकोज क्या हो जाता है? जमा हो जाता है. ओके, क्योंकि फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज तो हुआ ही नहीं, तो जमा होने के बाद वही क्या हो जाता है? डायबिटीज हो जाता है. ओके, मीठा खाने से कभी डायबिटीज नहीं होता, डोंट थिंक दैट. ओके, diabetes actually occurs when we have an excess amount of glucose present in our body. Okay, that means physical exercise is also must. Okay, physical exercise means it's not that you just pick up one stone and do like this. Okay, it can be walking also. It can be walking also. If you walk in the morning 15 minutes, then also it will be reduced. Got it? Understood? Okay. Another one, the presence of excess uric acid indicates malfunctioning of kidney. Okay, uric acid, excess uric acid indicates malfunctioning of kidneys. That means if you have excess uric acid, that uric acid is removed through kidneys. So if in your body, if you have excess uric acid, that means kidney is not working. किडनी ठीक से काम नहीं कर रहा, इसलिए एक्सेस यूरिक एसिड है. अगर किडनी ठीक से काम करता तो क्या होता? व्हाट विल हैपन? इट विल रिमूव द what? Uric acid. Okay, so if it is not removing, then the kidney is not properly working. Okay, understood? Okay, so this was all about transportation in animals. Now we will move to transportation in plants. We'll move to transportation in plants. So in transportation of animals, we studied two type of system. Which system? Circulatory system and good excretory system. Okay. Now we will talk about transportation in plants. So plants also transport nutrients or various things. Okay. So transportation in plants is termed as vascular system. Okay. These plants have a well developed transport system called vascular system. Vascular system. Okay. As in animals, we have which system? Animals. For transportation, good circulatory system and excretory system. Similarly, in plants we have vascular system. Okay, and as we all know, plants prepare their own food, isn't it? Plants prepare their own food because it is fixed. It is fixed. Plants are fixed, attached to one place. So it prepares their own food, and when it prepares its own food, okay, they get nutrients, minerals from where? From the soil. Good. From the soil. Okay. From the soil, minerals. Good. Minerals, water, and required nutrients is taken. Okay. Through roots. Okay, and it is transported to where? Good. It is transported to leaves, where food is prepared. Food is prepared by the process of by the process of photosynthesis. Okay, using solar energy and chlorophyll. Okay, using solar energy and chlorophyll. Understood? And also carbon dioxide from the air. Got it? So, to transport these minerals, water, nutrients. Okay, to transport this mineral, water, nutrients from the root or from the soil through the roots and the stem, root and stem in the leaves, they have a system. They have a system that is called vascular system. Got it? Okay, so we will talk about how minerals, water, nutrients are transported in the leaves and how from the leaves, in leaves, food is prepared. And if food is prepared, it has to be given to its body parts. So, again these leaves, they transport the food to various parts. Okay. So, for that we have two things, xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem. Okay, we will talk about that. Okay, so vascular system consists of pipe-like vessels arranged from the tip of the root to the tip of the leaves. Okay, that means it is consists of pipe-like vessel. Consists of pipe-like vessels. As I told, a pipe-like vessel. Okay, from root to leaves, number one, from root to leaves, which transport minerals, water and nutrients, and after preparation of food, after the food is prepared, from the leaves to, yes, good, from different parts of plant. Got it? Okay. So we have two pipes. That means plant have two pipes, a pipe-like vessels. Okay, root to leaves and leaves to different parts of the plant. Okay. So the system consists of two types of cells commonly known as vessels. Number one is xylem vessel and another one is phloem vessel. That means Xylem, xylem vessels, and another one is phloem vessels. We have two types of cells called vessels, xylem vessels and phloem vessels. Always remember. Okay, xylem vessels and phloem vessels. So let's talk about xylem vessel first of all. Let's talk about xylem vessels. So xylem vessel means the vessel which starts from root to the leaves. Okay, for transportation of yes, minerals, waters, and other nutrients, other required nutrients. Okay. Okay. Xylem vessels. Okay, what are xylem vessels? Simply, it is the vessel which is connected from the root to the leaves. Good. Okay, the xylem transport water and the dissolved minerals upwards from the roots. Okay, it transport water and minerals, from the root, okay, sorry, from the soil through the roots. Okay, through the roots. Understood? From the soil through the roots, because water and minerals are present in the soil itself. Okay, and how it is transported? Is there a pump? As we have in circulatory system, we had a pump. We have a pump, heart. हम लोग यहाँ तो pump था. Okay, which helps in transportation of blood. But here, how it is transported? Due to capillary action. That means by the process of transpiration. Got it? Transpiration means evaporation. Okay, through that it evaporates. It is all the things are evaporated and water is evaporated. Else water and minerals are used by plants. Okay, so evaporation of water from the leaves during transpiration produces a pulling force. That means it produces a pulling force. That means it acts as a force. The sun acts as a force. Got it? Okay, and that is called xylem vessel. What is phloem vessel? The phloem carries the food prepared by the leaves downward. Okay, another one, phloem vessels. So it transport what? What it transport? Food prepared by leaves to different parts of plants. Got it? Understood things? So there are two pipes. Xylem, which transport minerals, nutrients direct to the leaves, preparing of food, and as the food is prepared, the phloem transport the prepared food to different parts of the plant's body. Understood? Got it? Okay, simple. So in some plants, the minerals made in the root is transported by phloem upwards of the leaves. Sometimes there is no xylem, only phloem. Okay, which acts as both the things. वो दोनों काम करता है phloem. Okay, in some plants, and For example, tobacco plants, nicotine is made in the roots and transported upward by phloem. That means nicotine is produced by tobacco plant, okay, and transported. But in simple sense, you only understand that xylem transport water minerals from the soil through the roots. In the leaves, phloem vessel, it transport food prepared by the leaves to different parts of the plant. Got it? Okay. So this was all about vascular system. This was all about vascular